I'm going to talk about why some vegan activists do not care for PETA. First, I want to make it clear I'm not with the Center for Consumer Freedom. That's based on greed, lies, a distortion of the truth for the most part. I'm not using it. PETA is my scapegoat to why I abuse animals or consume animals. I am a vegan, as you can see from the scar. So I just want to make that clear. It's constructive criticisms because I care and from many experiences. It's not to alienate anyone. I just feel that PETA fails at the fundamentals. First, I want to make it clear that vegan is not helping animals. It's to say that if I don't punch you, I am helping you. It's simply leaving them alone, and that is to be expected. I believe inaction condones and helps the oppressor, similar to the Holocaust. I believe with knowledge comes responsibility. I cannot blame an ignorant teenager. I blame a lazy or unlogical vegan who doesn't promote to many well. So, as I said, with knowledge comes responsibility. I was once an ignorant teenager who believed commercials and marketing. So, my goal is to help steer donations away from PETA, who has over 30 million, and Humane Society, who has much more. Steer the donations and volunteers away to better groups such as veganoutreach.org/adoptacollege.org, which everyone should be doing locally, and I do myself, and mercyforanimals.org. Those are the groups that I believe are worth supporting and need the help much more and are drastically underfunded despite being very effective and efficient. Want to make it clear that you can reach thousands yourself each week of non-vegans in a few hours. So PETA's not doing it, it's up to us. I do want to light a fire under PETA's ass. Hopefully you send some complaints to them about this. This is one of two major concerns right now. They can still do their gimmicks and their celebrity stuff, but with 30 million, why are there no field activists in most large cities? There's dozens of large cities across the country. I've lived in some of the biggest ones, Houston, Texas, and New York. I've seen them come through for a few hours a year on average. They come through, do a quick little demo, hoping to get a 20-second news clip, probably mocking us, and they think that the work is done. It is not done. There needs to be local field activists. Buildings don't help animals. Buying buildings and stuff in one central location in Virginia does not help. There should be more field activists, as Vegan Outreach and Mercy for Animals have. 5 hours coming to my city for a year is not enough. They want me to donate, yet they want me to do all the work. When we have school, some of us work full-time, most of us work full-time. Some have families, which I'm against for human population control though, and other obligations. And they want me to have the burden of doing all the colleges, which most of us don't do. It doesn't get done. But I take on the burden myself. In Texas, for example, there was about 50 large colleges, over 15,000 students. In a few hours or a few class changes, I give out thousands of booklets. I could create buzz amongst the whole student body, inform them about what a factory farm is and the health impacts, that it's actually not necessary to be healthy and we actually live longer. Well, everyone should graduate college knowing those two things, since the education system fails, that it's not healthy and it's not necessary, and factory farms are cruel. Yet they don't. That's a failure. It's a huge gap in fundamentals and facts. So I can create so much buzz by just giving out some really good booklets, which PETA does not have any good booklets in my opinion that are factual, without doing a silly gimmick. And we're relying on media and stuff, which usually doesn't work in my opinion and doesn't give a clear, good, solid message to many people. But as I said, they have $30 million. They can still do the Hollywood stuff, but they should be doing the fundamental stuff too. There's thousands of large colleges around the country that aren't being tapped enough. Vegan Outreach has a small budget and volunteers that are trying to cover them as much as they can. So I want other people to take part in that. Next is, I think that they should be doing pay-per-click ads. Every teenager should have the option on Facebook or something, as we did on MySpace and spent thousands on, 20 cents per click about on average, that to learn, every teenager should have a pop-up that says, to learn about your food, animals, and health, please click here. It takes them to a video. They're choosing to click on it. Many will change. We've got hundreds of feedback, just as the colleges. We get tons of feedback. Thousands of people told me when they went vegetarian. Especially at the colleges, when I ask what they thought, then they share. They usually didn't. The next time they're in a grocery store, they'll try the vegan meats, like them. But yeah, if I ask, they say, oh, it was horrible and sad. They never told me that, unless if I ask and they said they already got one before and I inquire. But anyways, pay-per-click ads linked to a video, everyone should have the option of clicking on and learning about. They have the budget to do that, yet don't do that neither. Spotting PETA or Humane Society is like spotting a UFO, MIA. It's like once in a blue moon, and it's totally